Hello, everybody. Brett from Beard Brothers Breaks here, ready for some gaming action. Okay, let's see. Just gonna get everything set up, guys. Ooh. Just making sure I figure everything out real quick. All that and that and that, so grabbing every little thing I need. Okay. Okay. Got the list of people and everything. There we go. Okay, we'll give some people some time to come in. Okay, guys, there we go. Okay, guys, there we go. We have everything up and running. So we'll just wait for people to get in and we'll begin. So, Alex Kitchens, Benjamin Johnson, Blaze, Crikey, Dan Will Cards, Dustin F. We got Dustin Duffy, Eddie Gilbert, Eddie Spaghetti, James D. Tomaso, Kazuma Kaneko, Michael Duffy, OMG, Ryan Bowles, Sean Clark, Stephen Wood, and the closer. So again, thank you to everyone who got that break sold out last week. Everyone who got in, all of you, we appreciate it. I know it's a little shorter notice on games this week. I mean, I mentioned it, but I know as far as emails go, again, it's been a little so chaotic lately that and we didn't sell it out until Thursday. So it was a little more to get stuff out, but hopefully we can get some people. Hey, Jimmy, what's up? So we got you in this games. Have you played games with us before, Jimmy? Have you played games with us before yet? I feel like you have, but maybe I'm wrong. The last couple times we had a couple newer people who got in, and it was good to see some new blood in the games. I think you did, though. I feel like you have. I feel like you have a letter, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll double check because you would be on the list. I thought you had won a letter at some point, but am I wrong there? Nope. Never mind. You didn't. Oh, so you did play. You didn't get any letters. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I remember him playing. So, well, maybe you'll have, if you have time, you'll have luck today, dude. Alex, hey, what's up? So, Alex, we'll go over things. We'll go over things as we always do. Ooh. But, thank you for getting in, Alex. We really do appreciate it. So again, I pick every 2 weeks. Every other week we tend to do games. When we get a lot of eBay, unfortunately that stuff has to get pushed back just because eBay's got to take priority. But this week wasn't too hectic, so this week I figured we could do some games, and you guys were all in the Bowman Heritage break, so we thank you for getting that sold down again. So we were able to play games. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys. We really do appreciate it. Let me just check one thing. So it's pretty simple. It's going to start out with, it's going to start out pretty simple. Give me 1 minute, Alex. Okay, sorry, I was just fixing one thing. So yeah, this is one of the games here, Prize Drop. That's the most basic game, Alex. And then, like, in the back there, you can see Punchbox, which is a very fun game that costs like 2 points to play. And basically, the short story of it is, Alex, I don't know if you read the website, but basically, short story is we do trivia. Again, the only issue we're still working through is that there is going to be a delay, obviously, with not using Facebook is not the most friendliest to live feed. So we've been looking at other options. One of them is to get Twitter to use not Twitter, is to use Twitch. My worry is just a lot of you guys just don't want to have to make a Twitch account unless you already have one. You're not going to want to have to make a Twitch account just to play games. But I may just end up doing that because Twitch may be a lot friendlier for us to do games, and that may just have to be the thing. Because it's easier. It's meant more for live feed, which means the messages won't be delayed so bad. So maybe that will be the next time we'll have to do Twitch and just try it out. But long story short, we answer trivia questions. I'll ask you guys the top 2 people. We randomize between the top 2 people who answered first, just because the delay, what delay there is, and yeah. Hey, what's up, Dandy Andy? Yeah, let me see how many people show up, Dandy Andy, first. There's always a possibility, because I always want to make sure we have enough people to play, to have a healthy enough amount of people. So, definitely, your name's number 1 for if not enough people show up. Can always be a possibility, just because we do gotta have enough people to make it some competition. So definitely stay around to see if it happens, Dandy Andy, because it's a possibility for sure. And we do love you much. So yeah, and I ask questions, Alex, and anyone else who may be listening, who hasn't played. I'm gonna ask trivia questions, and it's sports questions. But guys, my buddy Ryan B, who we occasionally will stop by. He's like, "Is it sports?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, it can go to anything: golf, badminton, boxing, cricket. I'm trying to just think of sports that no one ever thinks of. Like, I don't know, you could have arm wrestling for all I know. If it's a sport, it could be in these questions. So it pertains to all. It's not just like football, basketball, soccer, and all that. Like it's all the sports out there. I get everything. Horse racing, anything you can think of. F1 racing. We had a question the other week. The other week we had a question about F1 cars, which I'm finding the more I've looked into, F1 racing is pretty cool stuff. I've been watching some videos lately, and I'm like, that's a crazy sport, F1 racing. It's like, wow. So it's good. It's good times overall. Again, I'm thinking, guys. I may say next time we play games, I may have to. I've been thinking of it heavily that we may try Twitch. I know Lunch. If the guys who know Lunch did Twitch for a while because he had issues with his YouTube, and I just know it's much better for streaming. It's made for streaming live, and so when it comes to games where timing can matter, I'd rather not have to have it so that I'd rather have it so that there's no issues with between people having to be like this and that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, guys? I'd rather just have it be more free for you guys where whoever answered first gets it instead of having to randomize every time. So just grabbing a pen and paper. And we switched it up, and it worked quite well last time, guys. Where what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write, the top 2 people in the order they answered on here, and at the end, we will basically randomize all the names. We'll do that at the end, but for each question, so it's easier. So, give me 1 second, guys. One more sec. So hopefully we'll give it a little while, guys. We won't give it for forever. And we have Jimmy, Alex, and if we have to, Dandy Andy. Not trying to be in a bad way, but if we don't have enough people show up, we'll get you in there. To get some competition in here. I know this week was a little more short notice overall for even though I mentioned it out loud, I know a lot of people are, they get busy, especially in summer. People get busy in the middle of the day and everything. Test 209. I got 209 on my clock. Again, I'm seriously thinking heavily of the next time we do this, doing the Twitch. And, when Lunch did it, everyone got a Twitch account. Everyone went through the process of getting one. Not that it's even a real process. So I'd rather just make it easier and say, okay, if you want to play games, you got to get a Twitch account. It's free. It's not like it costs you anything. And then that way we could solve the whole issue with with the question delay. Because again, my understanding, it's meant for streaming, so the delays shouldn't be there, or there should be very little delay compared to YouTube, which has more delays because it's not meant for streaming live. It's not built for it. Yeah, I mean, you're saying it took 45 seconds, and then another time it's different. It does seem to switch up. Twitch, even if you only say you're more likely to be on a new viewing event. Give me 1 second. I'm just... It's if I say, like, we could do Dandy Andy. Let's do the test, and I'll do it on my end. Dandy Andy, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to count down to 0. When I say 0, I'm going to start a clock, and I want you to, how did we do this last time? It was like, I said, when you get this, so when I count down to 0, Andy, I want you to type in 0. Okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1, 0. We'll see what happens. It can depend, because there's been other days where I know it hasn't been this long. It's just I don't get why it's so crazy. Why it's so crazy some days, and some days it's not. Yeah, you're getting a lot more lag today. Yeah, I'm getting that lag was the longest I've ever seen anyone at. Huh. Yeah, that long's the longest I've ever seen it, Dandy Andy. That was like 43 seconds. I've played with our settings quite a bit. Yeah, I played with our settings quite a bit, too. Trying different things and whatnot. I mean, I have it set for high speed for, what I want. Preset for high speed for our bit rate. Let me go check if it tells me what our bit rate is. Of course, it just tells me, oh, you have a good stream right now. As far as the streaming goes, it's good, but it doesn't tell me bit rate, which kind of stinks. It really does make me want to try out next time for Twitch. because this is just driving me nuts, too. I hate this. Yeah, just a reminder, guys, we have Futera up on the website. So for you guys who know what it is, it's a great product. For those who don't, I just saw you got into it. I just saw you got into the Futera, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta tell people about it. There'll be another time, Dustin, I promise you. This is something we do usually every 2 weeks, and as long as there's not too much eBay, I'm readily available to do it. So I mean, I'm also gonna probably play with what time we do it too, in the future, just because it is so earlier. And truthfully, I was even thinking of moving it towards later in the evening now, just because it is earlier. Let me pull it up here, guys. So just to show you, for those who don't know, real quick, I don't like to dwell on too much of the product when we're doing this stuff. I want to have fun. Not that the product, it's not fun, but I want you guys to have some fun. So anyways, 2020 Onyx Futera Baseball, the unique prospects and legends. It's a 3-box breaks, guys. They only made 70 cases total. These cards are really sick cards, guys. Absolutely sick cards. We've done it once before, and it's 37 spots. They're all player-based. We still got Bobby Wood Jr., Vladimir Guerrero with Miguel Geraldo. I mean, all these guys here, plenty of great play. I mean, they're all great. Gavin Lux, Joey Bart, Marco Luciano, Johnny Bench. I mean, plenty of great players are left, guys. So don't miss out. Sandy Koufax is in there. I mean, great product, guys. Don't miss out. It's just such a fun product. It really is one of the best, amazing products we've ever done. So, no, I haven't started yet, Dustin. Haven't started yet, Duffy. Let me see. Thank you very much, by the way, Chad. Really do appreciate you getting in. And Chad, I know you're not in this, Chad, but we're a little short on people right now. So when we get short on people, I definitely don't mind letting a person or two come in who isn't from the break, just so we have enough competition and whatnot. And as long as there are people who support us, we definitely don't mind. It's just to make sure we don't have people not getting into breaks who want to play games. I mean, you got to get into our breaks period. That is the key. So yeah, guys, let's begin. I say let's begin. So I got Dustin here, Dustin Duffy. We got Alex Kitchens, Jimmy DiTomaso, and I'm gonna let you in, Chad, and Dandy Andy play, because I want to make sure we have a good, healthy amount of people in here. There's plenty of questions. There's 10 of them, and I'd rather have a couple people. I don't want it too few people, because. So let's begin, guys. Again, for those who don't know, quick review, real quick, and then we will begin. But essentially, guys, there's going to be 10 trivia questions. I will ask these questions. Last name is okay, but not first name. I will review things as we go sometimes, guys, but again, last name is fine. No first name answers. Spell correctly, please. If things are, well, if there's something misspelled by just a little, I don't mind here and there, but that will be up to me. So just make sure you're spelling things correctly. You're not writing so fast that you're given a crappy spelling just so you could be first. Again, guys, top 2 answers will get randomized. And again, I'm going to just call it now and say we're going to try Twitch next time we do these games. It's free, guys. It's free to make a Twitch account, and it may be easier for the whole lag that we're facing. So you can definitely play Dandy Andy. You're definitely good to play Dandy Andy. Sorry about the lag, but we'll try Twitch next time and see how it goes. I mean, heck, if I have to pay someone to help us with our lag, I will, because it's just annoying. Even when we do a regular break, it's annoying. So, anyways, guys, yep. So yeah, 10 questions, guys. 1 answer per question. It's only when I say, if no one gets it, I will then say, okay, guys, no one got it. Take another guess. Then you can guess. If you guess twice, I'm going to just not even pay attention to that second guess, and it's not going to count for anything. And then if I were to say, okay, second guess, you'll have to retype anyways, so. Yeah, we'll catch you, Chad. Yeah, just if you were available, you're definitely welcome. If not, thank you for getting in, and just thank you for supporting us. And I hope you get some big hits with the, what spot did you get? Wildred, Patino, Geraldo Perdomo, and Christian Robinson. Ooh, that's a triple spot. There's some good spots in there that are like triple spots that are really worth the money. 3 different players. 3 different players. So thank you, everyone. Let's begin. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. And love y'all, and we'll begin. Okay, question number 1, and I do type it in so it's easier. But let's see. And just wait for me to put the answers, guys, because the answers, obviously, I have to put in, it's multiple choice. So, again, last names, please. Don't just randomly fill in. Okay, who is the heaviest player in the NFL history? Obviously, it could have changed. Who is the heaviest player in NFL history? Nate Newton, William Perry, Terrell Brown, or Aaron Gibson? Nate Newton, Perry, Brown, or Gibson? Newton, Perry, Brown, or Gibson? Gibson. Duffy with Perry. What else do we got? Gibson from Alex Kitchens. Jimmy D. Tommaso with Newton. Brown. Okay, Alex. Alex does not even have to go against anyone, guys. Alex with the win on this one. So, obviously, if he's the only one who got it right, he gets the win automatically. That's going to Alex Kitchens. No fight on his hands. The heaviest player in NFL history was former Lions offensive tackle Aaron Gibson, who listed weight got as high as 410 during his playing career. Gibson would play for 6 years in the NFL, going through stints with the Lions, Cowboys, Bears, and Bills. Gibson would find himself out of the NFL by 2007, where he signed with the Austin Wranglers of the Arena Football League, number 2. Oh, sorry, guys. Number 2, that is... There we go. It just messed... So, yeah, never mind. No number 2. That was just part of the question. So, there you go, Alex. Good job. Question number 2, guys. What pitcher threw the only no-hit game in World Series history? Which pitcher threw the only no-hit game in the World Series? Don Larson, Sandy Koufax, Roger Clemens, or Nolan Ryan? Larson, Koufax, Clemens, or Ryan? Okay, Jimmy D. Tommaso and Kitchens. Again, that's not. I don't mind that misspelling. You were quick enough, Alex Kitchens, and I know it's going to happen occasionally, so I definitely don't mind it. Oh, actually, it was spelled with an E, or is it an O? Oh, E, but that's fine. I don't care, as long as you guys are. It's not a crazy misspelling to shorten it, so you can be first. So it's between Jimmy and Alex. Okay, so first would be Jimmy and verse Alex. I thought you were the one wrong with that, dude. Okay, guys. On October 8th, 1956, Don Larson of the New York Yankees threw a perfect game in Game 5 of the year of that year's World Series against the Brooklyn Dodgers. So, between Jimmy D. Tommaso and Alex Kitchens. So again, thank you guys. We'll go on to question number 3. That's why I have that up there too, Dustin, so that hopefully I love you, Dandy Andy. Yeah, I put that up there so you guys can see what comes through first for me, so you know it's not me screwing you guys in any way. It's what came through on mine first. Okay, I do like these. These questions are fun, guys. Okay. And I try to make sure I have a mix of sports. Who was the first professional football player? Who was the first professional football player? Glenn Warner, Walter Camp, William Heffelinger, or John Brailer? Warner, Camp, Heffelinger, or John Brailer? Brailer. So between those 4... Okay, guys, you all got it wrong. Take another guess. Take another guess. This is second chance, second guess. You all got it wrong. You all got it wrong. Take another guess. Brailer, Warner, Brailer. Okay, you all got it wrong again. Take another guess. Take another guess. You all got it wrong. I do not see a correct answer there. Take another guess. Take another guess, guys. No correct answer yet. Okay, Dandy Andy versus Duffy. It was Heffelinger on November 12th, 1892. William Pudge Heffelfinger became the first professional football player when Pittsburgh, I'm going to say this wrong, Allegheny Athletic Association paid him $500 to play as a ringer in a game against its rival Pittsburgh Athletic Club. Heffelfinger scored the only touchdown in the game and helped the AAA win by, so I guess, yeah, just their name, win by a score of 4-0. Back then, touchdowns worth only 4 points. Some cool info that you learned through doing these, guys. Worth only 4 points for a touchdown. So that's Andy versus Duffy. Let's switch it up with a different sport. That's a first ever. How long that took? It's never taken that long before. So, okay. Who was Muhammad Ali's opponent in the Rumble in the Jungle? Who was Muhammad Ali's opponent in the Rumble in the Jungle? Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Trevor Burbick, or Kent Norton? Frazier, Foreman, Burbick, or Norton? Rumble in the Jungle. Rumble in the Jungle. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call that because I don't see anything from Jimmy, so I'm gonna have to call it then. That's going to Dandy Andy. That's going to Andy. It's Foreman, George Foreman. The Rumble in the Jungle was a historic boxing event in Kinshasa, Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo, on October 30th, 1974. It pitted undefeated world champion George Foreman, I doubt that's the same George Foreman as the grill, against former champion Muhammad Ali. Ali won by the knockout in the 8th round. So that's going to Dandy Andy. Automatic win for him. You're like, oh, it was Frazier. Nope, it was Foreman. Okay, guys. Now we're on to question number 5. Okay, this is one of those... It was the same George Foreman back then? Okay. It is the same as the grill. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know that. I just figured it wouldn't be the same George Foreman. So again, this next one, guys, this is one where the answers are long. The explanation of the answer is longer. So what you're going to see is I'm going to read them out, and then there'll be the short version of how you answer, just like a last name. So just like we did with other questions in the past, guys, if it was like, what do I have in this box? And the answers were like, I have a duck. Then I'll say duck, and that would be the short answer, duck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the whole thing typed out. It's a one-word answer representing the answer. So you'll see what I mean. You guys know, I know you do, but... Copy. Okay, guys, why did Michael Jordan once wear number 12 instead of his traditional number 23 in an NBA game against Orlando Magic? It was his 12th wedding anniversary. It was the number he wore playing baseball that year. Baseball. His jersey was stolen, or in honor of Roger Staubach, honor. Alex and Dandy Andy. Yeah, and you can write jersey was stolen. I just was trying to make it faster for you to write. But it's going to be between Alex and Dandy Andy. So it's going to be between you two on that one. We got plenty of questions left, don't worry. Plenty left. Now let me read that one for you. I almost forgot. Jordan's number 23 jersey is believed to have been stolen on the day of the game. The Bulls did not bring a backup number 23 jersey, but did have a just-in-case number 12 jersey with no name on the back. Okay, guys. Let's get into a different sport. In golf, what do you call a score of 4 under par on any given hole? Vulture, eagle, pelican, or condor? In golf, what do you call a score of 4 under par on any given hole? A vulture, an eagle, a pelican, or a condor? Dandy Andy with vulture, Dustin with vulture, Alex Kitchens with condor. Jimmy Di Tommaso with condor. It is condor. I would have never known this. A condor is the name for a score of 4 under par. There have only been 4 verified condors, all hole-in-ones on a par 5. So you learn something new every day. So what we're going to do real quick, guys, yeah, I figured you were lagging, Jimmy, so I'm kind of giving extra time for your answers, like anyone who could be lagging, because a little while ago, Dandy Andy was lagging like crazy. That's why we'll try some Twitch next time. We'll try Twitch, guys. It's free to do Twitch. It's totally free. Hopefully that would solve the answer to this. I don't know what's under 3, Duffy. I'm not sure. I haven't done golf in quite a while. An albatross? I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke, because who knows, it really could be, probably. I want to know how they came up with names like this, though. Who thought, oh, let's call this a condor? Well, I would think it's technically, from how I'm understanding this, it is a hole-in-one, but it's 4 under par. I wanted to, you know, albatross sounds about right. So, guys, yeah, again, real quick, guys, we'll try Twitch. I'm sure it will be better, hopefully, and it's free, guys. So, anyways, we're going to randomize everyone's names real quick for up to question 6. That because you're only allowed to have up to 5 points in a night. Oh, it is it. Okay, you're only allowed to have 5 points in a night. So sometimes it's easier to go back. Golf Clash is how I know. What is Golf Clash? An app? Is it like a game? So we'll randomize these real quick, guys. Let me do that. Just what we have up to. Random.org. So let's go to randomize this real quick up to what we have, and then we'll continue. Okay, guys. So first one, Alex got by himself, so there's no need to randomize. Well, I want to get it better anyways, Jimmy. I don't like... I think that's affected how many people are willing to play, because it's getting harder. It gets hard to, like, win sometimes, and if you feel like, oh, I'm never going to be first, I understand. People are going to be like, oh, screw this. So we got to just try to make it as best we can, you know. So the next one is Jimmy and Dandy... Oh, no, Jimmy and Alex... So, guys, I just randomize it 5 times every time just to keep an easy consistency. Who's ever on top gets the point. And then, hopefully, if we can find a better way to do it, like a different way, then we don't even have to do this. So it'll be whoever's the fastest, and hopefully everyone will be about equal, so it really will matter who has that knowledge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to Alex. Next one up is going to be Dandy Andy. Oh, Dandy Andy versus Duffy. 5 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to Andy. Okay, let's see here. Next one after that. Andy got number 4, question 4 right all by himself. Now it's Alex versus Andy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to Andy. Dandy Andy again. And then Alex versus Jimmy. If you hate me using what part of your names, let me know. Okay, 5. Alex versus Jimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that didn't move even once, I don't think. Wow. That's going to Alex. So we got Alex with 3 and Dandy Andy with 3. You guys are just taking the lead here, aren't you? Okay, guys, we will continue. Okay. 4 more questions, guys. There's still time. There's still time. Trust me, there's still time, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, there's still time. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go. Don't worry. I'm going to make sure everyone gets a little something today. In badminton, what is a balk? In badminton, what is a balk? Fast shot that cannot be returned. Fast. Official name for the object players hit. Object. A feint during service. Feint. A violation of playing rules. Violation. Fast. Object. Feint. Or violation. In badminton, what is a balk? Let's see, I'm just... Okay, so it's going to be between Alex and Duffy. It's, a balk is a deceptive move that disconcerts an opponent before or during the service. It's the deceptive move, so it's the feint. So it would be between Alex and Duffy. I was just trying to see if, for yours, Jimmy, I was going, okay, which one is he technically saying? And it's like... So it's I get what you were saying, though. I do get what you were saying. It's a deceptive move that disconcerts an opponent before or during the service. Let's see, guys. Number 8. What MLB player holds the record for the most games played with no World Series appearance? Joe Torre, Ken Griffey Jr., Rafael Palmeiro, and Yogi Berra. Oh, my bad. I am sorry. Thank you for catching that. We'll finish this and I'll relook at that because okay, give me a minute. We'll go back to that. So Joe Torre, Ken Griffey Jr., Rafael Palmeiro, and Yogi Berra. My eyes are going apparently. Okay, so I gotta see what the answer to this one is too. Okay, we have 4 different answers. I'm just checking. None of them are correct, guys. You can all take a second guess. And then we'll go back to that previous question real quick so I can look at it. This is going to be between Alex and Dandy Andy. Rafael Palmeiro played 2,831 games for the Cubs, 1986 to 1988. Texas Rangers, 1989 to 93, and then 99 to 2003. And the Baltimore Orioles, 94 to 98, and 2004 to 2005. He was named to the MLB All-Star team for 4 times and won the Gold Glove 3 times, but never made it to the World Series. So that is between you two. Now, what I'll do is we're going to do Jimmy versus Alex on the previous one. I thought you both had feint. I thought Duffy had feint as well, so I was going to be like, okay, he wrote it first. Feint. But I know feint is a fake. a deceptive move. It's a fake. So we'll do it between Jimmy and Alex on that first, that question number 7. So what I do need to do here is I need to actually randomize again questions 7 and 8 because Alex and Dandy Andy are both high up there. So I actually have to randomize these 2 questions first because they're so high up. Okay, guys, so let me go back to randomization. So question number 7 is going to be Jimmy versus Alex. 5 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jimmy! That one's going to Jimmy. And then Dandy Andy versus Alex. Andy, Alex. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 going to Dandy Andy. Okay. Okay, 2 more questions, guys. 2 more questions. Okay, guys. So, you're up to 4, Dandy Andy. Let me get back to where I belong. Nope, no. Okay, guys. Just finding my way with my everything. Okay, so, and that one went to, that was the last question went to Dandy Andy. That last one went to Dandy Andy. And where did I put it? So, I found this when I was sorting. So I'm going to give you that card. I just found it randomly, and I'm like, huh, what a coincidence. There you go, Dandy Andy. It's not numbered or anything, but you can have it as I'll even sign it if you want. Yeah, you can only win 1 more. So if you were to get in this next one, I would have to randomize it first. Okay, guys. Next question. Would help if I didn't give the answer first. I almost gave you guys the answer. I'll even sign it if you want. That's up to you. We'll give you a Beard Brothers signature. Okay, guys. Next question. What was the most points scored by one team in a football game? 85, 149, 117, 222. What was the most points scored by one team in a football game? 85, 149, 117, 222. You can take another guess, Jimmy, because that's not on there. I'll let you take another guess since you didn't guess one of the correct ones on the list. Just waiting on Duffy. You here, Duffy? I know you're dealing with lag, dude. Okay, so the correct answer is going to Jimmy. There we go, Jimmy. 222, guys. In 1916, the Cumberland College Bulldogs scored 222 points in a game against the Georgia Tech Engineers. They scored every time they got the ball and racked up a total of 32 touchdowns. 32 touchdowns, guys. How bad must a Georgia Tech Engineers been? How bad do you have to be to lose that bad? Like, what is going on? Wow. That's just crazy, guys. That is crazy. I mean, it must have been a massacre. I'm surprised the refs didn't call it and say, okay, guys, you have like 5 touchdowns or something crazy where they're just like, guys, do you want to just concede? I mean, I would have conceded. Let's not. There's a point where it's like, it's not dishonorable to say, okay, this is just embarrassing. It's not going to work for us. Holy moly. Wow. Okay, guys, this is the last question. So that's one for Jimmy. Okay, last chance, guys. Last chance. What sport was officially banned in Scotland 3 times between 1457 and 1502? What sport was officially banned in Scotland 3 times between 1957 and 1502? Horse racing, cricket, golf, or boxing? Horse racing, cricket, golf, or boxing? It is golf. Between 1457 and 1502, golf was banned in Scotland on 3 separate occasions to prevent Scots from being distracted from preparations for war in England. The bans were implemented in 1457, 1471, and 1491. And I'm going to give, let's see, Jimmy, that's between Jimmy and Andy. I'm going to give Duffy, I'm going to give you a point. I do appreciate you coming by, dude, and playing. Again, I really do appreciate it, so you're getting a point. Jimmy, so far you have 2, Andy has 4, and Alex has 3. So there's 1 point between Jimmy and Andy. We have to randomize, and then we're good to play some games. So Duffy, you're automatically getting a point. I really appreciate you being here, and so I'm definitely giving you a point. Okay, guys, so let's randomize that last one. Yeah, no problem, Duffy. You've been great. You've been very great, so we definitely appreciate it. And so, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a point. No one has to leave here from Beard Brothers with nothing. So, we're going to give you a point, which means you get to at least play the prize drop game, which you can get letters, and letters are very important, as you guys know. So let's see who gets this point, whether it goes to Jimmy or Dandy Andy. I think we've had one person one time before get 5 points. Someone has gotten there once before. So, Jimmy... versus Andy 5 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to Andy. Oh. Dandy Andy with 5 points. Alex with 3. Jimmy with 2. And Duffy with 1. Kind of ironic. It just went down like that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't put it up, but it did go. Let me pull it up real quick. Sorry, guys. I forgot to switch the camera over, but... sorry about that. 5 times was Andy. I promise I wouldn't screw you over. So that went to Andy after 5 times. So that's where we're at now. So let's play some games, guys. I'm going to do a quick review of what we have for games, too. Let me, just so we can go over it, because it never hurts. So I just don't remember who's new to these games, who's not new to games, and all that. So it's easier just to show everyone anyways. Maybe if someone rewatches, they can be like, oh, okay. It doesn't take long anyways. Thank you guys for joining me today. I love this. It is fun. I get stressed out always trying to plan everything out because I overthink it all. But so this is prize drop, guys. This is the first game. It costs 1 point. So Duffy, you can play this game. Anyone else who wants to use points can play this game. It's where I drop the... obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. I drop a puck. It goes down into one of these prizes. So again, guys, this is how you get B and D for the big prize. B and D. That's how you get the B and the D for the big prize. So you do need to play this game to get B and D. Wax packs, guys. You can win a wax pack. You can get a beard point, which means you basically get your beard point back, but it's only good the next time. You can't use it tonight anymore, but you do get it back for next time. So next time you play and you're in a game, or even if you don't play that night and you came around, you could use your point. We do have card sleeves, a pack of card sleeves. And then we have two little things there. One is numbered card, and then one's pick a number. Numbered card is picking a number between 1 and 50, and you get that card, and it's all numbered cards. And then pick a number is you pick a number between 1 and 2, and then between 1 and 25, and you would get an auto. You could get a relic. So that's what those are right there. So that's 1 point to play, guys. So even at 1 point, you can win an auto. That's the whole idea. Even at 1 point, you could win an auto. Then we have box number 2. It's just called that, but basically you get behind the mystery. You get what's behind the mystery curtain. I'm going to offer you some type of card or freebie or something to keep what's in your mystery curtain. And if you keep it, that's what you'll get. If not, and you'll get the extra whatever I give you. Or you could switch with curtain 1, 2, and 3. That's 2 points. Also 2 points, and this is one of my favorite. It's called the punch box. And basically the punch box, as you can see in there, you punch a hole in one of the... You pick a number between a 1 and 16 or whatever's left in the punch box at that time. And you win what's behind that hole. So there's not a lot to the game except the prizes, guys. I've had beard points, so you get money towards future breaks. You can get EARD or BRD. You can get the letters, which are so important to win the big prize, guys. You can get so credit, autos, relics, and we've even given out graded cards. I've even given out graded cards in this. So that's one of my favorites. It only costs 2 to play. And then you have Tic-Tac Card, which costs 3 to play. And that's where we do Tic-Tac Card, where you have to get Tic-Tac-Toe. And you win whatever the prize is. That costs 3 points. So, and then as you guys know, these are who has letters right now. Dandy Andy does have the letter B. And let's see, any of you other guys in this right now? Nope, none of you guys have letters on here except for Dandy Andy. This is how you have to spell B-E-A-R-D, and you win the giant prize. You'll win the giant prize when you get B-E-A-R-D. So, without further ado, let's play some games. So we'll start out with the simplest game, guys. Prize drop. So, let me just switch around real quick. This kind of whitewashes out the light, I know, but it looks fancy. Boo! So, guys, the first person up on this game will be Duffy. I'm going to... Duffy, are you there? Are you going to be able there to pick which... You pick 1 through 8. Which depends where I'm going to drop it. 1 through 8. Are you there, Duffy? We'll give you a minute to respond if you are. If you're not, I may have to pick for you. So Duffy, which number? 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I love this game. This is a fun one too. I really do find this one fun. And there's pretty good prizes, guys. I gotta say, I think there's some mighty good prizes in this game. So Duffy will be using his point. Number 5, okay. Let's see what you win. Card sleeves. So that means Dustin Duffy won a pack of card sleeves. Congrats. And we all know supplies are not easy to find, so that's a good prize if you ask me. So he wins a pack of card sleeves. Always a good prize. Okay, let's see. Does anyone else want to play this game? You can use your combination of points towards different things. So does anyone else want to play this game? Again, this is the best way to win B&D. And again, you guys can you can win your beard point back for next time. You can get numbered cards, autos, and relics. You know, yeah. There's no actual skunk here, guys, is the point. You're not going to get skunked out of anything. Dandy, let's see. Dandy Andy wants to play. How many do you want to do, Dandy Andy? Alex wants to play, so Alex is going to do one, and Dandy Andy. So we'll do Alex first. I'll do Alex first. You're going to have to give me 1 sec. Got to keep my face a mystery, even though it is on the on the main website, if you know where to look. Okay, so we're going to do Alex first with number 3, and then drop in 8 for Dandy Andy. So let me see. Alex is going to use a point, which leaves him with 2. So you're going to do Alex number 3. He got the letter D. So Alex got D. Just wrote that down. And that gives you 2 points left. Give me 1 second. I'm just got to switch back and forth. Okay. Dandy Andy wants number 8. And, oh, Jimmy's going to do one too. So I'm going to do first Dandy Andy. Oh, come on. Okay, so let me go. Let's see. We had Dandy Andy said drop in 8. And he got letter D. And Jimmy D. Tommaso, so that leaves you with 4. And Jimmy, you want to do one? You said you want to try? Jimmy, if you do it, you'll have to do it twice because you only have 2 points. Or you can use those 2 points towards a 2-point game, like the box punch here or the box number 2. So if you want to do it, you're going to have to use both points on it. It's up to you. I don't care either way, whichever way you want to do it. I just want to remind you, you have 2 points. You will have to use both of them towards this game. Which, again, it does have good stuff, I will say. And that 1 beard point next time, guys, that is a one-time thing per night. So the idea is per person. So, like, once you hit that once, it's going to become a zonk spot. So you don't get anything if you hit it again, just so you know. Just so you do know, if you, like, say Jimmy used both right now, he hit in the 1 beard point next time, it will become a zonk, just so you know. Can I ask for different letters to be put in outside? No, B and D are the only ones in this one. The whole idea is you have to save up your points and play the other games if you want to get the other letters. That's why I have just B and D in there. It's kind of a starter thing. That way people are forced to use some of their points in some of the bigger games eventually. So Jimmy, just give me a yes. I just reconfirm with me because I don't know what you're saying sure to because I've said so much. Do you want to use both points in prize drop? Say yes. I want to use both points in prize drop. Please, just so I know exactly where we're at. Yeah, the whole idea with that was to make it so it was one of those things, Dandy Andy, where B and D are easy to get, but all the other letters are harder to get because you have to play the other games to get them. So, some strategy. Yes, use both. Okay, Jimmy. Jimmy. I had a very favorite uncle I had when I was a kid named Jimmy, and that's who I always think of when I hear your name. He was a cool guy. I don't know what's happened to him. Okay. What do you want to do? Which spots do you want, Jimmy? You want to use both. So, Jimmy, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? One through 8. You can even do the same letter twice in a row, remember? So it's not like you have to choose two different ones. You could choose the same number twice in a row. It's up to you. I always have to remove the puck. That way, it's fair so you could get the same spot if you wanted or whatever, you know? So, what would you prefer, Jimmy? What spots? You can do the same one twice again, so... I wouldn't mind if you got one of the spots where we could do some autographs or numbered cards either. People have won stuff in it, so... I mean, it's an automatic win. You win an auto or a relic, or you win a numbered card automatically. There's no losing. Two and 4, please. Okay. 2 and 4. Let's see what he gets. So we'll start with 2, and then I'll take it out, and we'll go to 4. He got a B. Okay, let me reset it. Okay. So he got a B, guys. So he's on the list. It's amazing. Alex and Andy both got D's. So we're going to have more people on that list tonight. Dandy was up there already. Let's see. Jimmy. And then Jimmy said number 4. Numbered card. So number 4 got him numbered card. So what I'm going to do is it sounds like we're all done with that game. Alex and Andy, Dandy Andy, you have 4 left for Dandy Andy and 2 for Alex. So what I can do is give me a minute. Let me move my camera to the right position. I know it whitewashes with the lighting, but... Okay, Jimmy. Okay, so basically where we're at now, Jimmy, is I need you to choose. You got numbered card. So, okay, Andy, we'll do that next. Okay, so real quick, Jimmy, you need to choose a number between 1... Yeah, make sure. 1 and 50, because there's 50 cards in here. That's the card you're going to win, Jimmy. They're all numbered cards. So pick a number between 1 and 50, and you get that card. It's all numbered cards. Between 1 and 50. And then we'll go to you, Dandy Andy. with the punch box. And in that punch box, guys, I think there's at least still a $20 Beard Brothers coupon. I think there's some 5s. I don't remember what else we put in there, but there's still some good stuff in there. And then, guys, when it's fully finished off, we will reset the whole board with new prizes. Just so you know, that's what's going to happen, is we'll have to reset the whole board with prizes. So I got to actually figure that out soon, because you guys have punched most of the holes. Number 20, okay. So I'm going to just take a stack, a smaller stack, it will be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got Josh Rojas for the D-backs. Josh Rojas, 8 out of 76. You won a Josh Rojas, 8 out of 76. So that's what you won. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in better. All the top loaders are scratched up a bit because of having to flick through them, but the cards are protected, which is good. That's the only downside. These things get so scratched being between each other, but that's what they're here for, to protect it. So that's going to you, Jimmy. Thank you very much. You got a B and a Rojas. No problem. Thank you, guys. It couldn't happen without you guys. Us breaking couldn't happen without you guys. I'm telling you, you really don't know how much we appreciate it. I'm going to say it, but it's true. Trust me, we appreciate it so much. Okay, so now, and Dandy Andy and Alex with D's. Put some D's on it. Okay, guys, so next up is the punch box. I'm going to take this down, guys, so you can see the full punch box, so you know I'm not doing anything, just so you know. And I have, okay, Dandy Andy. Sorry, okay, Dandy Andy, punch for me 5 and 9. So Dandy Andy chose to use his 2 points, or 4 points he has left, which would give him number 5 and 9 on the box here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you, Dandy Andy, number 5 and 9. I'm going to switch my microphone to make it easier for me. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me properly. So number 5 and 9, so 5. You got 5 beard bucks towards a future break. So $5 in the Beard Brothers break. And number 9, Dandy Andy. The letter R. So 5 beard bucks. So we'll give you a coupon that you can use, which will just give you a discount of $5. And the letter R for Dandy Andy. And the letter R. So he got an R and a D. And I think you were already on there, Dandy Andy, so I forget what I said you had, but if you had a different letter, dude, you're up to 3, so that's pretty good. And Alex is punching number 8. Which is 5 beard bucks, guys. So 5 for you. Going to Alex and the letter D. I know for a fact, guys, there is still a $20 beard bucks thing in there in the last 3. So in one of these last 3, I'm going to have to actually get prizes ready for the next time we play, because you guys could fill that out. And one of these is guaranteed $20 in beard bucks. Number 4, 6, or 10, guys. So next time this is played, and one of these is going to be $20 in beard bucks. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Again, real quick, we have Duffy. Duffy won a thing of card sleeves. We have Jimmy. Jimmy had letter B in the Rojas numbered card on a 76. Dandy Andy had a nice Rafael Palmeiro card. And he also had the letter D and R and $5. And Alex, you got $5 and the letter D. So thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate you joining us. Again, this is an awesome time. And again, next time I think we're going to try Twitch. So please, guys, it's free to use Twitch. I know it sucks having to make new things and blah, blah, blah. But when Lunch switched over and did it for a while, it was good. It really was a good platform. It seemed to work fine. So unless I find a better solution, we'll try Twitch and just see how it goes. So thank you, guys. Yeah, again, just tonight, guys, cards will all ship out Monday. The only thing we're not doing a website tonight, guys. We're just doing football. We have the last of our Onyx football that we will be doing this tonight. It ends at 7 on eBay, and we will break it for 9 o'clock. So we'll be doing Onyx football, the last half of the other case that we have on there, and then we'll catch you next week, and there should be... next week will be a bit of a light week, but the week after we have, I think, like absolute baseballs coming out. There's like 3 different products. Onyx, vintage football, baseball, and so much stuff, guys. So, love you guys. We'll catch ya. Really appreciate it. And maybe we'll